The final list of the National Register of Citizens for the state of Assam is out. More than 19 lakh people have been excluded from this list. A total of more than 3.11 crore people found eligible for inclusion in the final NRC list. Those who are out from the final list can now appeal before the Foreigners Tribunal. The updated list is available online on the official website of Assam NRC and can also be accessed at NRC Seva Kendras. More than 52,000 government officials worked in this mammoth exercise to finalize the list. This is meant to identify bona fide citizens in the state who have been residing in Assam before 25th March 1971. Meanwhile, Home Ministry sources have told India Today that the situation is peaceful in Assam and that the Home Ministry is in regular touch with the state DGP and Chief Secretaries. Congress also has held a key meeting at 10 Janpath in Delhi. The party will announce its stand on the issue shortly.
मैं बहुत खुश हूँ आज क्योंकि ये बहुत चिंता का विषय था कि ये फाइनल ड्राफ्ट में मेरा नाम आएगा या नहीं। तो आज मैंने जो अपना आँख से देखा कि फाइनल ड्राफ्ट में मेरा नाम है, मैं अत्यंत खुश हूँ। मैंने ये आगे सिद्धांत लिया ही था कि यदि 31 का जो फाइनल एनआरसी ड्राफ्ट में मेरा नाम यदि नहीं आएगा तब तो मैं वो जो प्रेस्टिजियस साहित्य अकेडमी का जो पुरस्कार मुझे प्राप्त हुआ 2001 में उसको मैं वापस करने का मेरा जो सिद्धांत था, आज आप लोग का ये प्रचार माध्यम के जरिए मैं ये वापस लेना चाहता हूँ।
मम्मी का नाम नहीं आया, हमारा नाम आया, पिताजी नाम आया, सब फैमिली नाम आया, मम्मी का नाम नहीं आया।
पहले लिस्ट में तो आए हुए थे, फिलहाल आकर के देख रही हूँ, हियरिंग भी हुआ हमारा, फिर हमने जाकर धिंग में जाके इसको सॉल्यूशन किया, परंतु फिलहाल देख रही हूँ लिस्ट में हमारा नाम ही नहीं है, किसी का भी नहीं।
আমি এক্স আর্মি হাবিলদার, আমি 1981 এ আমি আর্মিতে জয়েন করি আর 99 এ আমি ভলান্টারি রিটায়ারমেন্ট আসি। আসার পর 2000 এ আবার আমি আসাম পুলিশের সাবজেক্টে খবর করি। এখন আমারই এনআরসিতে নাম নাই, এখন দেশের অন্য লোকেরা কি রকম নাম আসবে কি না আসবে এটাও তো এখন বড় দুঃখিতর ব্যাপার।
I congratulate the State Coordinator of NRC, Mr. Pratik Hajela, Registrar General of India, and Supreme Court headed by Justice Ranjan Gogoi for publishing the final list of NRC. Although I am not fully satisfied with the list, because I got information from various sources that lots of names of genuine Indian citizens drop out. I appeal government to review the formation of Foreigners Tribunal. Now on tribunal tenure of on tribunal member is just 1 year.
कोई मान लीजिए जेन्युइन जो सिटीजन्स है, हमारे देश की कोई जेन्युइन सिटीजन को किसी हालत में ना निकाला जाए और जो जेन्युइन सिटीजन है हमारे देश की, ये सबको सुरक्षा दिया जाए।
Joining me live from Guwahati is Manogya Loiwal. She's tracking all the developments that are emerging from the state of Assam. Milan Sharma also is joining me live from the national capital. But first, let's go across to Manogya. Before that, let me also introduce our guest this afternoon. Upmanyu Hazarika, senior advocate, is also joining me live. Mr. Hazarika, I'll come to you in a moment from now. Let's take a ground report and a ground analysis from Manogya at this point. Manogya, what's clear from all the people we've just heard from and the people you have spoken to is that the process seems to be far from over, because there seem to be a lot of problems in this entire process from which they have concluded this NRC list.
Exactly. What started as a political challenge is now turning out into a political mudslinging, with even BJP leaders coming out in open and saying that there could be a possibility of many genuine names that have not made it to the list. Remember, this is the 41 lakh list that was supposed to have the names that have been excluded. Several names that have still not made it to the list, especially those people, the common man, who've been here at the NSK centers trying to get a hold and, of course, a hold of the situation on what exactly went wrong, whether their names have come in the list. From several awardees in the past to also the common man who've not got the cut this time, they will have a time of 120 days to ensure that they can apply in various tribunals, come up with their more documents and submit them again, and come up with a decree that can be submitted to be accepted by the NRC authorities. However, the fact that the government of Assam, including Chief Minister Sarvanand Sonowal, who's gone out absolutely clearly and has stated that every possible assistance will be given to the entire people, the number of people ranging between 15 to 19 lakh who would have still not made it to the list. but the confusion is yet to be cleared completely on what happens next after this.
Also, is there a possibility now of a re-verification of some sort to happen? Because a lot of names are emerging. We've just even proved to our viewers that there are a lot of people complaining of filing claims, but still they haven't made it to the list.
The human error, clerical error and several other errors cannot be negated. NRC has taken that into consideration and Supreme Court has been monitoring it diligently. They had mentioned in the Supreme Court that 27% of the cases have been re-verified, so that doesn't need to be done again. But there is still a huge, massive number of more than 70% that needs to be re-verified by the NRC authorities. There has been mudslinging in the political circles, with Congress claiming that they're not satisfied with the entire process. In fact, several BJP leaders too have now stated the same in the past few days, including the finance minister of the state, Himanta Biswa Sarma. Now, we cannot ignore the fact that it is the biggest challenge for the BJP government in the state and the centre, not about the verticals in the state or in the centre, but also the party in the entire entity that has been answering the queries of and the demands that it had mentioned in its political manifesto in 2014, 2019 as well as 2016, both state and central elections. Besides that, this is a time when they need to stand by the people, especially those who haven't made it to the list. Remember, it's the hard-earned money that people spend when they come to these kendra. They spend that amount, the time, and the entire process is extremely cumbersome. That has to be, of course, the common man's harrowing time.
Okay, do stay with me. Milan also joining me live from the national capital. Milan, any news on what the Congress meeting has finally decided? What is their stand? We've known of their stand earlier, but what are your sources telling you about that meeting that has just concluded at 10 Janpath?
Well, Vedika, a crucial and an urgent meeting was held at 10 Janpath this morning, right after the NRC numbers have said that at least 19 lakh people are staring at stateless list right now. And what we know from the Congress sources is that they have sent their observers down into the district level as well. Each district there has been given 2 observers each. And the Congress party is currently trying to gather ground reports as and when they can, because a lot of discrepancies, a lot of human error related problems have cropped up, and we are hearing how people are extremely unhappy with the way their names have not been included, and some of those names have also been including. In fact, what we gather from ground reports sent by Manogya, those who are not even in the list were also included. So there have been a lot of errors. This is something the Congress party is taking into consideration. This was also discussed in the meeting. In fact, while going from the meeting, Gaurav Gogoi, their senior Congress leader, also MP, said that we have submitted a report to the High Command. The report will be taken into consideration. We are expecting a formal response from the Congress party shortly on this. We've also spoken to ex-Chief Minister Uttarakhand and ex-in-charge Assam Harish Rawat, who's saying that, the genuine citizens that have been excluded from this particular list is a huge problem. And that is something that the Congress party will be looking at before they make a formal statement on what their stand is related to the issue.
Milan, thanks for joining me live from Delhi. Also going across to Mr. Hazarika now. But before that, I believe that Mr. Raman Deka is on the phone line with us from Assam. He's a part of the BJP. Mr. Deka, how do you view this conclusive list that has come out? We ourselves have found a lot of issues, a lot of citizens for now, if we can call them, or people living in Assam claim that they're not a part of that list despite their claims being filed in time.
You see, madam, we are not happy with this NRC as published, because much more numbers should have come, but it seems that 19 lakhs only comes, 90 lakhs or something, and so many Bangladeshi Muslims enlisted their name by the fake documents and all these things, and some genuine citizens has been left out. So as a genuine citizen of India and from Assam, we are fighting for it for a long time, and NRC is prepared under the supervision of Supreme Court, Honorable Supreme Court, but ultimately we have seen this document has not come out up to the mark. So we are very sorry, and we must say there must be a review of this whole process because
Going to ask the centre for, because it's something that Mr. Himanta Biswa Sarma has also mentioned as of yesterday, that he's not happy with the process.
Yes, I am not happy. People will not be happy, genuine people, because that Bangladeshi Muslims entered in Joshua long back. Then Home Minister Gupta said in the parliament that 40 lakhs, about 40 lakhs Bangladeshis are here. Where they have gone now? 40 lakhs. Now it is 19 lakhs. So they have been enlisted by backdoor or fake documents.
Thanks for joining me on the phone line. Going to our guest who's been waiting very patiently, Mr. Upmanyu Hazarika. Thanks for staying with us, sir. What do you have to say about this conclusive list that is out now? Would you call it conclusive in any way?
No, this list, actually, you see, this entire debate is focused around why those who have been excluded have not been included. Now, everybody now the national debate is now concerned with the human rights of these 19 lakhs. Now, the point is the indigenous people, because I've come to Assam, now I'm currently in Guwahati. People over here are extremely unhappy with the list. You look at social media, you look at people who are voicing their opinions on the local media channels, and it's a fact that large number of foreigners have got into it. And these are facts which we not only see on the ground, but also substantiated by official records. In 1992, our then Chief Minister Hiteshwar Saikia said 32 lakh foreigners. 2004, UPA Home Minister Sri Prakash Jaiswal said 50 lakh, and which is recorded and reaffirmed in the Supreme Court judgment of 2014. 2016, Kiren Rijiju says in Parliament there are 80 lakhs. Now you land up with a final figure of 19 lakhs. Now where have the rest 60 lakhs gone? And there have been numerous, thousands of instances which have been come across in the last 1 year, 1.5, 2 years particularly, of various discrepancies, the manner in which the NRC process has been subverted. And I will give you just two simple illustrations. First is that in the NRC draft list, the average exclusion of the number of applicants was 12.15% for the whole state. But in border districts, which have seen the maximum infiltration, which have seen about 30-40% increase, greater increase in population, there the exclusion rate was only 7.5%, meaning that more had got into the NRC in border district, which have more number of foreigners than the rest of the state average. That's one. Two, the entire administrative process of verification of processing the application is open to doubt, because there are two processes being followed. One was the citizenship identification process to the NRC. Parallelly, a foreigner identification process in individual cases where complaints have been registered had been going on. There were 1.2 lakh cases, 1,20,000, the cases who were declared foreigners or who had pending foreigner tribunal cases or were declared D voters, the doubtful voters. These were categories which were specifically to be excluded from the NRC. But when the NRC draft came out, they included all these people and parallelly applied simultaneously and had got their names included in the NRC. So the NRC administrative process has therefore included those who the judiciary had adjudicated to be foreigners. And more importantly, those people who were in detention camp, their ground verification was carried out showing them to be present in their homes. So there was a huge large-scale subversion, because the migrant lobby, which had initially opposed this NRC updating process, but then they got their act together. And in the border districts, there was a large-scale subversion which is recorded. In fact, I had also given a 173-page submission to the Registrar General, where they had agreed to relook at those, but then nothing came of it. And they didn't put those facts before the Supreme.
Mr. Hazarika, do stay with me. I also have Mr. Ripun Bora from the Congress joining me on the phone line. Mr. Bora, how is your party reacting to this conclusive list, if we can call it, as far as the NRC is concerned?
Yes, you see, so far our Congress party is concerned. This is our Congress party from the very beginning. We have initiated this process of NRC in the 2005. And after long process, now today, this final publication has come out. So far, in the final publication, this 3 crore 11 lakhs people are found to be eligible now. And 19 lakhs 6,000 names have been dropped. Initially, in the draft publication, 41 lakhs people's name have been dropped initially. But after this claim forms and this hearing, this now approximately 22 lakhs people's name have been entered in the final list. So now our question is, we will examine, Congress party, we will examine in this 19 lakh 6,000 names dropped. If there are genuine Indian citizens are there, then the government will be responsible. Our stand is that no any genuine Indian citizens names to be dropped from the NRC. At the same time, names of any foreigners should not be also included in the NRC. And so far our Congress party, Assam Pradesh Congress Committee is concerned, we will extend legal help and legal guidance to the poor people whose names are dropped, who are genuine citizens, to give them legal help and legal guidance for filing their appeal petition and in the subsequent period also.
All right, Mr. Bora, thanks for joining me on the phone line.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.